Yeah. So in this session, we will continue our Java programming language, and we'll be looking at the reading of data through the keyboard using built-in class called scanner, and then we will include certain elements called try catch block also. I'll tell you why it is, why we need to do so. Okay. So let me just get into my NetBeans. Okay, let me get into my NetBeans. So first, let me just import. Okay, I should have just below my package statement. Okay, I should have an import keyword space java dot util dot star. Okay, what do you mean by this? See, I want to import the Java. See, there are classes inside util package which is inside Java package. That means Java package contains util as its child, and util contains so many classes, and I want to import all those elements or classes, whatever it is. Okay, so when you put star now, all the elements within util package will be imported. Right? Now, so which one we are going to use? We are going to use a class called scanner. Scanner is a built-in class. Of course, it's not built-in class. Basically, it's part of the util package, which is used for reading the data dynamically from the keyboard. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just go here. I'm going to put a try block followed by a catch block. Catch. Why? I'll just tell you. Exception E. Exception E. Look at this. I have a try block. Then I have a catch block. See, normally when you write a Java program, there may be a situation where runtime errors may arise. Okay, runtime errors may arise. Okay, so those runtime errors can be handled using the catch block actually. Catch block. Okay, see the try block will catch the error. Okay, any runtime errors, and catch block will handle it. Okay, I think this introduction is enough right now. So any code which you write now should be within try block, and because the statements which may cause a runtime error will be within try block, and the catch block will be the handler for that error. Okay, fine. So later on we'll discuss in depth about exception handling, but right now we just start. We should inculcate the habit of writing code only within try and catch block. Okay, that way the runtime errors, or they are also called exceptions, can be easily handled. Fine. Okay. Now what do I need? I need to before the try block, I should create an object of the scanner class. So let me call it as scanner. SCR is equal to new scanner system dot in. Okay. So system dot in. Let me call this as. Okay. What do you mean by this? See, scanner is a class which is available in util package. So what do? We create an object of this object here of scanner class. Okay, we create a variable, of course, but that variable points to an object of scanner class. When you say new scanner, an object is created. Okay, using the constructor of the scanner class. Okay, so this should be remembered actually, because we may be using various built-in classes, our own classes. So whenever you need to create an object of these classes, you have to call new followed by the class name. So that's called, basically we are calling the constructor. Okay, fine. I'll just show you that when you click on it now, you can just see here. Okay, basically it's a scanner. See, public scanner, that means it's a constructor. When you control and click now, you'll get it that. Fine. And what is the system.in? System is basically, it's a class, okay, which contains an embedded in object. In basically it's basically it's an object of input stream. So this system.in should be passed as parameter for scanner class constructor. Fine. So that the object is created and the object is pointed by SCR. Of course, Java does not have direct pointer, but indirectly everything is a pointer. So SCR is a variable which points to the scanner class object. Okay, fine. Now, instead of SCR, you can give any name you want. For example, you can give OCR, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll just save it. Then, how do you read value? So I'll just say system first, whenever we write a program, there should be a prompt actually. I'll call, system.out.println, enter an integer, enter an integer. Okay, so this is called a prompt. So the prompt, okay, gives an idea for the programmer that some input is expected, Okay, fine, enter an integer. Then I'll just say, I can declare some variable on top, int x, y, z. Okay, now int is a integer data type, x, y, z are the variables. Okay, variables. They are primitive types, of course. They are all primitive types. Now what I will just say, x equal to OCR dot, okay, next int. Okay, now what happens is, the OCR basically it's a variable, which of course, let us make it simple. OCR is an object, but it's not an object. It's a variable which points to an object. For simplicity, for sake, we are just saying OCR is an object. Now, when you say object dot, then all the methods, okay, of that particular class, because OCR is an object of scanner class. So all the methods within scanner class will be shown to you. Look at this, OCR dot. So look at this. All our methods, okay, all our methods of the scanner class. So that's the advantage of using NetBeans IDE. When you say object dot, then all the methods within that particular object class will be shown to you. You can pick out anything you want. So next int. See, when next int will return integer. Look at this. You can just see the type here. See next int, and you can see next int is here, and return type is int. Okay. So I'll just select that. Put a semicolon, because in Java every statement should be terminated by semicolon. So x, okay, contains the value which you typed actually, okay, which we typed actually. Okay. Then I'll just copy this, paste it here, enter another integer. Okay, this time I'll store the value in y. Then I'll just say z is equal to x plus y. That's it. Okay, then I'll just say system.out.println. I'm just pasting it, that's all, to save time. Okay, the sum is plus z. Fine. So what happens is, see, the first statement, we create an object of scanner class. OCR is the object, and we declare three variables x, y, z. Then within try block, we have given OCR.next int to read value for x and y. Then x plus y will be z. Then we print it, the sum actually. Okay. Suppose if due to some reason, okay, we are not able to read the input from the keyboard, then what will happen? This statement, okay, statement number 21, okay, or statement number 23, may cause a runtime error. Okay, statement number 21 and 23, they may cause a runtime error. That time, the program will not terminate actually. See, when you put try catch block, okay, the control will come to this. See, for example, if there is a runtime error due to some problem, the keyboard is not working. So the input is not sent to our program. In that case, what will happen? The control will come to catch block. Then the program will have a graceful exit. That is the advantage of giving try catch block. See, if you don't give try catch block in any scenario, when something abnormal happens, okay, the program will have a disgraceful exit. See, no user or no customer wants a program to have a disgraceful exit. No, in fact, nobody should have a disgraceful exit. Everybody should have a graceful exit. Okay. So, if due to some reason, if the inputs are not going to the program, our program, then our program will have a graceful exit. Okay. That means what? You will get a message, build successful, exit code 0. So, if you get, see, for example, I just run this. Enter an integer, I'll just say 10, then 20. See, look at this, build successful, total time 4 seconds. See if the exit code now, see, there is no problem at all. But if there is any problem, then you will say you won't get the output, because what happens? See, for example, if statement number 23 causes some problem, we are unable to send the input to the program. Then statement number 24 will not be executed at all. Will not be executed at all. The control directly jumps here. See, for example, just say e dot print. I just say e dot print stack trace. That means what, it will give a trace of messages if there is any problem. But right now there will be no problem because the keyboard is connected. There is absolutely no problem. Look at this. I'll just say 10, 30. Okay, build is successful. Okay, so there is no problem. See, because right now the code has not entered into catch block. So it completed in try block itself. Then it has come out. It has come out of the try block. It never entered into catch block. If due to some reason, if the program enters into catch block, then the program will have a graceful exit. That means you won't get output because the execution 23 statement, if it causes an error, 24 will not be executed. Directly it comes to catch block. It goes to 28 statement. And once 28 is completed, it will just fall below that, and the program will be having an exit code of 0. But you won't see the output. That's called a graceful exit. So if you give try catch block, you are sure of having a graceful exit in case of the program inputs are not proper, or if there is some problem during runtime errors. So I think that's a nice way of writing your software. Because when the program has a disgraceful exit, or if the program is terminated, then unnecessarily the program may occupy the system resources and all. The resources would not have been released properly. To avoid that, what we do, we should put try and catch block. Fine. So this is how you need to write a basic program where through by you give some data value using scanner class, and then using scanner class object we are giving, and then getting the output. So we'll continue next session with more examples. Thank you.